Are you aware that self-awareness is a very good reminder for practicing self-care? Today, we'll be talking about 10 secrets of self-awareness. Before we dive in, let's analyze for full clarity. So what is self-awareness? Two words, self and awareness. Self-awareness is a state of consciousness of a person. It is the consciousness of self. This is not being self-conscious and insecure, the mediocre self-consciousness as I like to call it. This is being self-conscious and being secure. Lots of people are not aware of what they're doing or how they're feeling and why they may be feeling that way. And that is why it is really important for us to know what self-awareness really is. Self-awareness is basically being conscious of what is going on in you and with you. What you're feeling, what you're thinking, the decisions you're making, being aware and taking notes of what's going on. Hi guys, welcome to my personal coaching club. Please subscribe and like this video and turn on notifications so that you know when I post. Thank you. Lots of people do not have this practice. They're not self-aware, and so they wake up every morning. They probably have a timetable or schedule of things they're supposed to do, but they don't follow through with any plan. And even when they don't or do, they don't take mental notes. There is no progressive report mentally or physically that they do or take note of. They just do things or don't do things. Practicing self-awareness helps you realize and see that, hey, this is what I've got done and this is what I've got to do later and I'll follow through. Or this is how much I've grown and this is where I need to grow in. It helps you take notes. You're fully conscious of what is going on with you. You're not just doing whatever you think or whatever they say is the norm. You're thinking of doing what is best for you. And when you strategize on what you need to do, you take notes of the progress that you've made. And it helps you understand yourself better. You begin to observe that this is what makes me feel good and inspired. These are the decisions I need to make if I want to go higher. You begin to realize that you're conscious of what you're doing. So the practice of self-awareness brings out the best in you, and you become conscious of what is good and what is not good for you. The secrets of being self-aware are very subtle, yet very important. They're actually benefits, and here are 10 of them. Number 1. You will begin to think before making decisions. Well, when you're not self-aware, you're going to make a lot of decisions that are not necessarily good for you. So being self-aware will make you avoid doing things without thinking. You will avoid doing things unconsciously. It will improve the way you talk to yourself and to other people. Most times when you're self-aware, you will talk to people in a manner that is uplifting. You realize that your words are important and impactful, and you become conscious of saying empowering things to people. Have you noticed that some people talk anyhow? They say things that are not constructive in any way and end up being hurtful. They may not have the wrong intentions, but because they're not self-aware, they ask questions or talk in a manner that is not edifying to the listener without thinking. Number 2, you will then go ahead to make better decisions. Being self-aware helps you make improved decisions. When you're not self-aware, you do whatever. You will not be able to make a conscious effort to even practice self-care. You would not even know if you have self-esteem issues if you're not self-aware. Even your self-worth. It is something you need to be conscious of. Lots of people do not know how they feel about themselves. Have you realized that there were some times in your life when you were not even conscious of what you were doing and why you were doing it? Yes, that's because you didn't have self-awareness. Number 3, self-awareness also brings out the best in you. When you're self-aware, you'll begin to let out all your potential. You'll begin to find out and take note of what works for you and what you're good at and how best you can hone all of your abilities and talents to make them work for you and be useful. Number 4, self-awareness is also a progress booster. It helps you check your personal life progress. You take notes of how you're learning and growing, and you'll begin to prioritize activities that help your growth. Number 5, self awareness also produces in you zero tolerance. Yes, zero tolerance to anything unhealthy and unproductive. You're conscious and you just don't tolerate anything that is not positive or meaningful. When I became self aware, my life changed. I realized that for many years I was buying things I didn't need just because it was the latest trend out. I would just buy because my friends were buying it or because I found out that the cool kids were buying it. I also used to hang out with some so-called friends just because they called and said it was time to hang out. And I would leave everything I was doing and go out and hang out with them. Even though at the time I kind of felt that they were not the right kind of friends for me. I wasn't thinking, how is this going to impact me in the long run? So I wasted a lot of time and resources. So I can definitely tell you that being self-aware will save you a whole lot of time and money. Number 6, self-awareness will change your mindset. You will begin to renew your mind on a whole lot of things. You will notice that you will begin to have new perspectives and see life quite differently. Does this resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. Number 7, self-awareness helps you know what triggers you and how you can make changes. Yes, you get to know what triggers you and how you can make changes or adjustments and manage your triggers. A simple or basic example is this. For instance, if you know that eating something you're allergic to, like say peanuts, will cause you to itch or break out with acne. If you are aware of that, you are well informed, and so you will avoid anything that contains peanuts. Imagine if you did not know about your allergy. The unnecessary stress you would have to go through until you find out one fine day. It will literally be a light bulb moment for you. Or if you know that eating one piece of cookie without eating a proper meal prior will make you likely eat up the whole pack of cookies, which will in turn spike your sugar levels and cause you to be hyperactive, affecting your mood and interfering with your functioning. You would leave off eating that cookie because you're aware of what a distraction it is for you. That's a benefit or secret of self-awareness. Number 8, self-awareness can also make your life easier. There are certain things you'll begin to do if you're self-aware that will just make life easier for you. If you're conscious of the fact that meditating calms you down, makes you enjoy your day better, helps you keep your mind at ease, and helps you feel energetic, then you will make meditating a part of your daily routine. You'll make time for it because you're now self-aware that meditating and praying helps you improve your life. Even with personal development and self-improvement, if you become aware of how you are growing and how your life is being positively impacted, you will create more time for reading books, listening to audiobooks, podcasts, and YouTube videos that help you. You will be able to strategize and prioritize your mental health, making your life much easier. Number 9, self-awareness makes you wise. Self-awareness will also make you know when to say yes, when to say no, and you will not let people take undue advantage of you. Let me tell you, many people know when they are taking advantage of other people, and not everyone is nice enough to know when to stop. It is your responsibility to become self-aware so you do not become easily manipulated by even narcissistic people. Number 10, self-awareness amplifies you. Many people will never tell you how good or intelligent you are, so you have to find that out by yourself and make that your reality and know that for yourself. You have to look within yourself and let your light out. Yes, you've got to let your light shine. I would love to hear your insights. What's your whole relationship with the concept of self-awareness? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications so you do not miss a post. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I love you.